Hi guys, welcome back to Reading the Word and Understanding the Bible verse. Today I read James chapter 3 and chapter 4. And in chapter 3, what I find interesting or stood out to me the most is verse 7. And so, in chapter 3 it talks about taming the tongue. And here's what verse 7 says. It says, all kinds of animals, birds, reptiles, and creatures of the sea are being tamed and have been tamed by men, but no one can tame the tongue. It is a release evil full of deadly poison. This is really interesting and it stood out to me the most is because it teaches us that we can't tame the tongue ourselves. That's how evil our tongue is. And with the overflow of our heart, the mouth speaks, right? So if you're not growing to Jesus daily, if you're not in the Bible daily, doesn't mean that you're not going to sin, but it makes you think every day of to be aware of your words, aware of what you say to people. And think about when you don't read a word, when you don't think about God that much. Look at what happens. They just speak loudly. They don't care what comes out of their mouths, right? And that all comes from the heart. It's where your heart is. And so just remember that. The tongue can't be tamed. We need Jesus Christ in our life to tame our tongue and to help us control it, to help us, instead of speaking something bad about someone, to speak the truth and to speak the acknowledgement of God. We need someone to help us to control our tongue, and that's only Jesus Christ. Satan doesn't care of how our tongue is. Why? Because he wants us to speak evil desirement. He wants us to spread the poison and keep on spreading the poison around. That's what Satan wants us to do. Reading the Bible, growing closer to God, and putting that wisdom in your heart is something that us born-again Christians need to do. We need to learn how to do this, because then we can think like Jesus Christ and wanting to tame our tongue more. It says right there that we have tamed all kinds of animals, birds, creatures of the sea. We could tame all those as just mankind alone, but we can't tame our tongue. And we need help taming our tongue, and that's only through Jesus Christ helping us, having His Holy Spirit and letting us think the way He wants us to think. And so that's something that I have to learn how to do, and we all have to learn how to do as Christians. It's just lean on the Bible more, trust in His Word, trust in His ways, and trust that when we do read the Bible, that we're just not reading it with our mouths. We're just not reading this as a book. We're reading this to grow closer to Jesus and have that personal relationship. And have that soak into our hearts. And of the overflow of our hearts, hopefully the mouth speaks the truth and wisdom that we're gaining from reading the Bible. That's what we want as born-again Christians, is our tongue to speak like Jesus Christ, to speak the wisdom to people who need to hear it. So remember that we're all sinners, we all need help with this, but remember that we need Jesus Christ just as other people who don't have Jesus. We need Him daily. It's not where you go once a week, it's where you spend your time at daily. That's the most important thing. So I pray that this helped you guys today. Pray that you guys have a good day, blessed day. Love you guys, and God bless.